A months-long investigation into the Nueces County Medical Examiner's Office has yet to go to trial.
Yeah, so the county's medical examiner, former deputy chief medical examiner, and office administrator were all arrested last year. It came to light after the deputy chief medical examiner had been performing autopsies without a valid license, something that the office was allegedly aware of. The examiners are also being accused of mishandling bodies, calling into question several of their findings after death certificates had to be amended.
And now, for the first time, families affected by this investigation are speaking out, telling our Crystal Dominguez they are still reeling from the confusion and heartache.
Maria Kraskoff visits her son's gravesite once a week after church.
I sit right here and talk to him.
It's been a year and a half since her 22-year-old son, Elliot Hyde, died.
I could not grieve the way I wanted to because I was so angry.
Angry because her son was the first to be examined by former deputy medical examiner Dr. Sandra Leiden. Leiden was fired in January of last year for not having a valid license to practice in Texas.
Was she taking it seriously? Did she even know what she was doing?
Maria doesn't want people to forget that this case is still pending in court. She and 12 other families are suing Nueces County for alleged negligence, seeking compensation and punitive damages.
I want them to be punished for what they did, the county and both doctors.
For several months, the cause of death on Elliot's death certificate read pending.
I was dumbfounded.
Another medical examiner from the state had to come in and perform another autopsy and amend the certificate.
And then when I got his ashes, I questioned myself, it's like, are these really your ashes, Elliot?
Attorneys with Gowan and Elizondo are representing these families. Private investigator Dave Johnson is on the case.
This is a very complicated legal action, to say the least.
Right now, the first case is in front of the court. A verdict, he said, could take years. Maria believes she deserves an apology now.
I wanted to cry, but it kept me from crying.
The medical examiner's office declined to comment. In an email to Spectrum News 1, the county judge, Connie Scott, says, while our thoughts and prayers are with any family who has lost their loved one, and especially a child, we are unable to comment on pending litigation. Maria says she doesn't want what happened to get buried in the headlines.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more refreshing stories about your community, click the subscribe button over here. You can also download our Spectrum News app and tune in to Channel 55 on Dish and DirecTV to get live news coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.